Earlier I did a video regarding politics called You're Doing It All Wrong. And my point was, if you've seen it, the point was very simple. You can't treat politics like team sports, where you're just loyal to one side regardless of what they do. Politics requires more of a nuanced approach. As an offshoot of that, I want to talk to folks who hate the other side. Those of you who spend a certain amount of time thinking about how the opposite political party from you is screwing up America and how much you hate them. Instead of calling these people your enemy, let's try to remember that we're all Americans. See, the issue is when some people call themselves or claim to be more American than others, and you just can't do that. By virtue of the fact that you're here and part of this great experiment, that makes you an American. Okay? Just because someone doesn't agree with you politically or socially does not make them any less of an American than you are. And just because you wave a bunch of American flags around doesn't make you any more of an American than anyone else. So instead of laying out hatred and resentment towards people on the other side, why don't we consider treating each other the way family treats each other? Everyone has people in their family that they're not crazy about. You go to a wedding, somebody in your family is getting married, there's a big wedding, and all of a sudden the whole family's in one place. Well, there's always a couple of those cousins you just don't like. You don't want to be around them. They're scumbags or losers or this, or that, whatever. For whatever reason, you don't like them. But you don't wish them harm, do you? You don't actually hope something bad happens to them. You don't actually try to set them up and damage their lives. You simply ignore them. Hey, that's my cousin, I know, but he's an asshole, so I don't want to talk to him. And you stay away from him. Accept that you're both in the family. There's nothing you can do about it. Just stay away from him. Mind your business. Enjoy. Live your life. We need to start treating each other that way in America. Okay? This is the greatest country in the world. Or at least it should be. But we have to respect each other enough to say, you know what? Just because I don't like the way you do things doesn't mean I'm going to harass you about it or call you my enemy or the enemy of the country. I'm just going to treat you like that asshole cousin that I don't like. I'm not going to talk to you at the wedding. I'm not going to have a drink with you. I'm not going to come over to your house for a barbecue. Other than that, let's just leave it alone. I'm not going to wish any harm on you, but I'm just not going to come hang out with you either. Because we don't get along. And there's nothing wrong with that. Stop calling each other enemies and just call each other asshole cousins we don't like. But as long as we all live here, we're all in this one big family. Enough with the enemy talk, and more like just family we don't care for. I think things will get along a little bit better if we can get our minds around that concept and just dial back on the resentment just a little bit, all right? Don't buy into it.